It is time for another wonderful week here in Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I hope that you will sit here, get cozy, and enjoy it with me. But as you can see, we are paying off the house in full with those great turnip profits that we had, and I was very happy with this, as you can tell. As you can tell, I'm recording with my phone via my Switch too. I did a lot of playing the game this week, actually just chilling in my chair in the office, or not in the office, but in the living room. And I had such a good time just like relaxing, and you can see all the fun things I did. I was unlocking all the construction things, I was paying for bridges, I was doing a lot, and I was really happy with it. Those turnip profits meant so much, and I tried to do this later in the week as well. You'll see how that goes. But yeah, it's been really great. Lots and lots of progress. The hotel wrapped up. Don't worry, we go into that later, and that is live. But I got a bunch of things. I got the Triforce, the Master Sword, the Heart Container, and the Goddess Statue, plus two things. I got one thing from Hazel and one thing from Happy Home Academy. Both things I'm very happy to get. And I don't know, I'm loving this update. I'm loving all the playing. I'm loving all the stuff that I'm able to buy because I have so much money. That's the best part in the world. I've had so much fun playing this time, and version 3.0 apparently was all I needed to enjoy Animal Crossing again. Turns out an updated game is more fun. That's crazy. But I hope you've been doing well. I have a lot less IRL footage this time, just because I got tired this week and I ended up just playing the game mostly. We had a massive snowstorm here in Kentucky, so, you know, very similar to this, but it wasn't mostly snow, it was mostly ice, which really sucked. And it was a pain, that is for certain. But yeah, it was terrible. It's still out there. We still have more coming. So again, I've just been inside this entire time. I think I've stepped outside like twice, and it was negative 10 Fahrenheit. I believe it was something like negative 21 Celsius when I looked at one point, or negative 25 Celsius. Did not enjoy at all. But what I did here is I was doing all of my daily activities. It's so much easier to do, just like, you know, but this one I wasn't sitting at the couch. This one I was actually just at my computer and recording, but it's so much easier to do when not yapping, apparently. But I had so many things to turn in. I did so much of this week. Again, I'm curious, are you guys doing this as well? Are you playing a lot more of it? I'm sure I'm not the only one. My wife has been playing it. She's been actually playing on a southern hemisphere one, so she's in the summer right now, and I'm honestly so jealous. Kinda wish I had that, but at the same time, you know, I don't. And look at us, we have the stonework kitchen. We have a kitchen. We can make all the glorious foods that we unlocked, because I got the recipes unlocked, obviously. And I think I just ended up making flour and some pear stuff because that's kind of all that I could do. But you know, saving the wheat worked up over time. I had a lot of stacks that I can make, and I think I save it because I want to be able to make the curry and other things down the line. So it has the naan bread and all that. And yes, I know naan bread just literally says bread. I apologize. It's just what we say. But yeah, so it's really cool. There's so many things that I've been enjoying with this. You'll hear me, you know, gush about it later. It has been an absolute pleasure and joy. But I hope that you enjoy the rest of the videos. Please leave a like and subscribe and comment if you will. I would appreciate it so much. But yeah, enjoy, guys. We are back in Whitby, and you might be wondering where I am. You know, I've had the camera on the last few times. Well, you know, sometimes you just happen to get some Nutella on your shirt, and you just don't really want to turn the camera on because you're too lazy to go change it before then. Not to say that's happened to me, but anyways, I have some stuff in my inventory. I made some wheat, obviously, well, I guess on camera, but I got a simple kettle. I have, which was from the HHA. I have a link hat, which I kind of wanted to turn into. That's the one. I got the Triforce, the Master Sword, Heart Container, Goddess Statue, which I'm excited to put down because I think it's going to look great. This one was from someone else as well. I believe from one of the villagers, or HHA, I don't know. And then I've gotten these from the store today, or these two. So the medieval building side and the basketball hoop. So yeah, I want to put some of these stuff around. I think it would look pretty neat. Do I know where? No. But we do have the hotel today, which is pretty cool. So we're going to try that. I saw Rossetti around when I was doing some of the morning activities. I went ahead and did like all the fruit and... Oh, I love that. That's great. And I'll literally put it like right beside of it. I was curious if you could grab it. Okay, yeah, the tunes are so good. Let's go and talk to Rossetti. Hello, my name is Rossetti. I'm here to greet all the island residents and inform them of our terrific reset service. Dirt clots. That ain't how I talk. Let me give it to you straight. I'm going to start over. Name's Rossetti. That's clear, ain't it? On your Nook phone, you got the app for rescue service, right? Yeah, that's me. I'm the rescue mole. I ain't going to lie, it's a tough gig, but I figured I'd start another job. Don't worry, I filed the paperwork. It's a reset service I mentioned earlier called the reset service. Name says it all, yeah? Now anyone who knows me knows resets and I have a little history. I'd get riled up just at the word. So true. But the game has changed and it's a long past time I buried the old pickaxe, so here we are. So you're wondering what the service all is about? Let me tell you. If you ever find yourself looking at your album thinking, what a dump, and wish you could hit reset? Sure you do. That's where I come in. I reset and all in the blink of a mole's eye. That's about it. So do you want to give, sure, yeah, give me the nitty gritty, why not? I can reset decorative things like furniture, fancy ladders and stuff, things placed on the ground, but stuff buried in the ground. Okay, so you can't do weeds, good to know. And it goes to the home storage, okay. Sure. So you can tackle the entire island in one go. Specific spots. Oh, okay, so you can do just beaches and stuff. Okay, nice. Okay, so the shells stay. Nah, I think we're good. I think I got it. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. I mean, no, I don't really need it right now. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not really in the need right now, but thank you kindly. Alright, we had our little chat with Rossetti. Now, I'm curious to check out this motel, or hotel rather. It'd be kind of more hilarious if it was a motel. But kind of curious to check it out and see what it's all about. Because I have a feeling... There's Elmer, by the way. Still not talked to him yet. Don't know if I plan on it. But, oh my god, the pier is so long. I thought it, like, was just here. Can you fish off this still? I wonder. I don't know. Well, that's pretty legit. And then there's some sort of a... Yeah, I do wonder what that is indeed. And then Captain, I'm guessing I'll be able to use him in the future, but just change slightly. Maybe he's inside, because I guess his wife technically runs the thing. Maybe. Gonna find out. Oh, Jordan, so good for you to stop by. What do you think? The hotel's simply stunning, isn't it? Our island's been quite famous, if I do say so myself. We built this hotel so that more folks can visit. Let me introduce you to Captain's family here, since they'll be in charge of running this place. Ahoy there, I'm Captain. And this here is the wind in my sails, me wife. Ahoy, I'm Lilani. As soon as I heard about the hotel was going up, I had to come and see it, and this island, so lovely and bustling. I'm sure it'll be just as Mr. Nook says. More and more folks are bound to come visit once the hotel's open. Just between us, though, we're not quite finished prepping the rooms. After all, I've never been good at designing hotel rooms. At this rate, we're leagues away from opening for business. Uh-oh. Jordan. Oh no, his capitalist eyes are going wild. Do you think you could I could talk you into prepping the guest rooms? It can be as simple as arranging furniture just the way you want into the rooms. No difference from how you decorate your own home. Yes, yes. Now, of course, by the way, my home upgrade, I forgot to tell you that, but you saw it from the outside, I'm sure. Now, of course, we wouldn't dream of telling you to work for free. You'll be compensated for your assistance. What do you say? Will you help? No. Yeah, I'm one of the good ones. Just having to do everything, work for free. You say compensated, but I'm not so sure about that. Alright, yeah, you get going. What a guy. So yeah, I guess you can get these closed for the hotel points. I guess these are little hotel things as well. Is there pickles? Probably, I don't know. Yeah, I'll help. Okay. So I don't have to get into a whole outfit like the other one, I guess that's good. Take a sip of coffee, I need it. Alright, room 1. I want you to start decorating here. Decorate the room so it looks nice. I mean, play some furniture, change the wallpaper, flooring, and such. Okay, so she's prepared some room themes. So that's interesting. So you're thinking seaside room. Oh. Okay, so there's actually like themes and ideas. I didn't realize that. Okay. Well, that's good to know. So it's thinking rat and stuff. That kind of makes sense with the theme. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll slab all of this out and I'll kind of work from there, honestly. So it's a hotel. Got to remember that fact. So I'm trying to think of how, like, you know, a hotel is traditionally laid out. So, like, this feels more like it would be a single room thing, personally. Just based on kind of how this is, but I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I'm thinking to make this a little bit like, if anyone has ever been to Myrtle Beach, North Carolina, or South Carolina, that's the vibe I'm going for. If you've not been there, congratulations, honestly. That's probably quite good for you. If you're curious about it, but it's an interesting place. It's not bad. It's just it's not the classiest establishment in the world, to a fun degree, I guess. But there we go. I'm thinking something like this, just as kind of layout. So like kind of having like the nightstands, the one random chair. It's always, for better or worse, kind of like facing this towards the bed for some reason. Not going to get into that. Then yeah, having like a wardrobe. And then, like, yeah, some sort of a vanity. Obviously, we don't have, like, a bathroom or anything, which is, like, I guess a bit of a thing. I guess we could do maybe with, like, a couple of changes, but I'm gonna go pretty on the theme for now, so we'll stick with that for the time being. We'll put this beside of here, and then we will, yeah, kind of go from there and see what else we want to put in. I realize I could have changed the colors of a lot of these things, but I'm kind of okay with not doing that, just because I think it makes more sense. So with the sea theme, I'm definitely thinking white and probably light blue. Yeah, we will go with that. And then do we want to, yeah, I mean, Monstera I guess would definitely make sense. We'll go again with the blue theme, kind of keep that going in. Decorative bottles, though, how does that feel like it would actually be definitely in a place like this? So yeah, that's definitely going there. Kind of, you know, representing some sea glass. There is like these, the compact kitchen stuff. I don't feel like, I don't know, with the hotel, I don't see that kind of thing. Like maybe if it was a long stay sort of ordeal, but not with this. Let's put this actually here. Let's put that back that way. We'll slam that in the corner there, and then let's go ahead and see what else we want to put in here. I mean, yeah, I could decorate it with all these other little things, that's for sure. And yeah, definitely got to have the side tables. It feels wrong otherwise, or the side lamps rather. Maybe this could actually go more. I'm gonna put that there instead and put this over here. I feel like that works pretty well. Or maybe I'll have that more there. Put this in the corner. Let's spin it that way. Alright, that's better, I think. And we're gonna need, I mean, a ukulele makes sense. It's kind of a shame that doesn't go on the wall. Kind of feels like it makes more sense to be on the wall. Oh, having the butterfly fish model is so real. Yeah, this rug's definitely pretty much perfect. I think the birch floor and the blue cloth is actually very fitting. So we're gonna have the two things on the ceiling. I think the ceiling fan can go here, and then we'll put the kind of pendant light more over here, because that's, I don't know, that feels realistic in a weird way. Yeah, let's turn on the warm lighting. I like warm lighting. So we can put the yellow straps rug down. That's actually of a good size. Let's put it that way, you think? Yeah, I think so. Oops. That look weird? Yes. Oops. And let's go ahead and see what else we have here. So we have the hotel pendant. Yeah, we have like the wall things, which definitely is a need. Let's put like this here. And then over here we'll put the pendant down. We'll put the clock down. All we're missing is the one really, really loud refrigerator that barely gets cold. And then it would be perfect. I guess it feels kind of wrong to not have a sink of sorts in here just because of, you know, oops, roll button. Just because of, you know, being able to wash your hands and things like that. I kind of feel like it makes sense. I'm probably going to go with, it's between these two. I don't know, the gray and the white actually feels more correct color scheme at least. I'll put it, you know what, I'm going to pretend there's just a bathroom off to the side. I don't really like it in there, personally. And we'll put 2 of them. So I'm going to see if I can put a mug here. I could only put 1. I wish you could double them up, but unfortunately just the one. We don't have like a little coffee maker, unfortunately, but maybe at some point. I guess I have more stuff than just they give me as well, so I do have other bits that I could work with, but I don't think I have, like, you know, the partitions and things like that, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, we do have a little LCD TV. I feel like that's actually more fitting than even having these. Like, having the smallest little TV just feels more correct. You know, I'll put it like dead center there. Yeah, I think looking through my own stuff or just like everything in general is probably actually more wise, because be able to find more things that I think is actually worth putting down. Do definitely want to get these fish on the wall before I forget. That's, I think, the most important thing. And sometimes, honestly, I've been to places that they just put on the same art like all over the walls. So we're going to have 2 of them. And of course, another one of these just for good luck. I kind of want to see if I have a better rug now, just with having more choice. Well, actually, I don't have a ton of choice because I've kind of done up everything, or I just don't have that many things right now, which isn't very useful. But this will at least allow me to put something over here, which I think would look a little better, just to be kind of, I don't know, having a little bit of a place. I think it'll just look nicer. Yeah, I'll put that over there just so it doesn't feel quite as, well, I think it's fine. Now, I'm curious, do I have a better wallpaper for this? Oh, I feel like that could work pretty well. Do I have this split in white? Because this would be kind of funny. Oh, I could do this where it's the accent wall, but I need the rest to not be the green. There we go. In a weird way, this feels like I've been here before. Let me go back to this slide. It's actually a little bit better for seeing everything right now. Oops, okay, well, apparently I didn't want that rug. I don't really like this rug, but I think it is the best fit of what options I have, unfortunately. I just wish I had something that kind of made more sense overall, you know? Maybe if I added the yellow stripes, oops. I want that to be the accent wall. Like, what if I did the yellow stripes as the accent wall? You know what, actually, it's a little bit weird, but I think it kind of works. Also wondering if I should actually just make this more central now. Okay, I made it more central, and I think that actually feels a little better. And of course I doubled up the fish on the wall. It only made sense. I don't have quite as much decoration as I'd like to have yet, but I guess, you know, it's one of those things that just don't have it unlocked yet. It's going to take a little bit, but I think that's actually not so bad. Like, I think that's within a reasonable doubt of knowing what it is, you know? That's what I like to believe, at least. I don't think there's necessarily anything else I'd rather be putting on the walls right now. Having a life ring makes sense, but I don't like that it's on the ground. I wish it could be on the wall. It would make a lot more sense to me, I think. But of course, nonetheless, I'm going to throw it in the corner. I think I'm just going to say that's good for now. Just because I don't really know what else to do. Okay, so take a photo of, okay, cool. I need the Pro app still. I kind of forgot about that. Or the Pro camera or whatever it is. Yeah, I think that'd be good. Can I make us... There we go. I feel like that's better. Kind of makes more sense that way. Because I don't think you really need to see people in a hotel room you're going to be staying in sort of thing. Alright, let's see. I want to stop. Explain all again. No scuttlebutt here. Okay, all done. I think so. Okay. You love it. It's perfect. Sail back to the lobby to get with your leash walk outside, I think. I'm curious about this. I have seen some really raving reviews of people saying like it makes it feel like you're playing a New Leaf again. So with like how busy stuff is, that's exciting. Excuse me? We have someone? Oh. Oh, what's your name? Oh, I can't remember. Welcome to Whitby Hotel. Bob, that's it. I knew it was very simple. It was like tab. I couldn't remember. It's a pretty fun place, so I kind of want to stay longer. And I saw this place and thought maybe I could stay here. This is a hotel, right? Can I stay? Yar. Matter of fact, the room's just opened up. We'd be happy to have you as our guest. Yay, thanks. You be our very first guest. Let me just show you to your room. Can you wait for a bit, Jordan? Thanks for waiting. Showed our guest to room 1. Bob was real happy. The stairs at the back get you to the guest rooms. If you ask me, it's never a bad idea to check on them. The hotel's open, and we be off to a great start. It's all great to hear. It's all because of your hard work. Thank you, Jordan. Really. Now, okay, so 200 tickets. Oh, hotel tickets. I was gonna say like no miles ones, but that makes more sense. Nice. So Graham's souvenir shop. I love how it's like, yeah, you can only spend it here, so the money goes back to us for all your work. Thank you. So yeah, let's talk to Graham. Hello, Grams. Okay. So maybe, okay, I was wondering if there's like a catalog or something. Nice. So we have the clothing, then we have like the hotel clock. 21 tickets? Oh, okay, yeah, that seems quite reasonable. More hotel guests, more goods be shipped out. Oh, okay. So can expand. Oh, okay. I really didn't expect that, actually. That's cool. I thought it'd just be like this each day, so that's nice. Alright, cool. How about this? Wonder what this mannequin's for. Okay, so this actually doesn't have a thing yet. And then people at the catalog. Oh, okay, so this is just a catalog thing. Ah. Okay, so yeah, you can get all this other stuff. I didn't realize that was a hotel towel rack itself. So you get the hotel tea, the Aloha shirt. Ah, okay, cool. Well, that's good to know. Oh, I love this little cushion. Oh, and the cutlery. Oh, I like that. That color is cool. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that green's amazing. All these artful things look so good. Okay. Alright, I'm definitely more in for this now. I'll be doing more of this, definitely just sort of, tonight, like getting things done. I really want these circular cushions. They're great. There we go. I'll order those out and be all set. Well, that's really cool. So yeah, I'll definitely be doing those more in my own time. Hopefully getting through a lot of them because that is really neat. I wonder how many you can do a day actually. There might be a limit. Oh, we have a thing for hotel room. Awesome. So there's, oh wow, up to 5. Or at least there's 5 to begin with. Okay, cool. I'm curious to go see if I can... Yeah, I was going to see if I can visit Bob. So there's 8 rooms. Good to know. That's quite a lot, though. But let's go ahead and say hi. I bet you live on the sun. I'm Bob. Good to meet you. I've been itching to visit this place. That or all these mosquito bites are finally catching up to me. Still, I'm stoked to check things out. I can already tell I'm going to find some primo snacking spots here. Hold on, you designed this room? Wow, thanks so much. You must have been bitten by the design bug. I love how comfy you made it. Makes it feel right at home. Okay, I was just curious if they gave anything, if I chat with them enough. So I'm just going to try like 4 times to see what happens. Maybe one more time. Wow, you really have a gap, but that's good. Okay, just checking. I was curious if there's any sort of like inviting talent or anything like that, because I didn't actually know. How neat. So yeah, I guess what we'll do is we'll come back, we'll do that, we'll see what we get. I'll try to get some stuff unlocked. Yes, you may, I guess. Apologies for the interruption. Just one other thing I'd like to get your help with. With the hotel here, we want even more people to learn about the wonderful island, don't you agree? That means, well, highlighting the goods would be offers. Goods? Oh, I mean DIY, of course. We developed this island together through DIY. I believe if more folks knew about our DIY, but our brand recognition would skyrocket. That brings me back to my request. We'll decide which items we want to share with the outside world, and I'd like your help crafting them. You need to procure the materials to fulfill the request yourself, but there's a bonus in it for you. In return for your efforts, you'll get hotel tickets good. Wait, what? You'll get hotel tickets good for obtaining. Okay. Sure. All right. So I guess I'm making random list of request boxes. So it's a little bit like the camping thing where you make stuff for people. Okay. So I immediately get hotel tickets. Well, that's pretty lucrative, actually. Okay. Well, that's pretty easy. Yeah, so check the box, DIY recipes. I wonder if I'll get like new DIY stuff. I hope so. That would be great. But let's go ahead and have a little check. Okay. So yeah, like leaf umbrella, lily wreath, wooden double bed, and ski slope flooring. Okay. I mean, that seems pretty straightforward. Now, I would like to go do this to find Brewster. But it said something about having his photo before, and I don't know if it means I needed to have his photo, like, on me, or if it's just to know what he looks like. But I'm going to get it just in case, because I would hate to get there and it not be, like, I've not done it correctly. So I'm going to do it just in case. I'm going to make 2 of these because I didn't actually read how many there was. I don't know if you just make one thing or multiples, but I'll make it because I'm sure I'll need it at some point. Now, another thing I did see was the leaf umbrella, which I actually don't have enough to make, so okay. Did I notice anything else? The ski slope flooring. That was definitely one. And then a lily wreath, I want to say. Now, do I have the stuff to make that is a great question. No. Maybe it was a crown. I don't know. I think I actually might be a wreath, not a crown. But anyways, I'll have to collect some flowers for that anyways, but that's fine. But I do want to go grab that real quick, and then I'll go chat with Captain, and we'll see where we get. Also, of course, I'm putting the Trout Force right here. Oh yeah, we have this new room, which I'm totally blocking. Oops, didn't want to do that. That's okay. I plan to, like, basically redo all of this in the next day or two, so that will be fun. Oops, didn't want to do that. I actually would quite like to have that back, so I have to go get that. Alright, go and get this photo just in case. And then I think we're good to go. We're going to see if it allows it to work. I'm not entirely certain. But yeah, as you can see, the house is definitely bigger. Got the little window off to the side now. Probably going to upgrade the house again because I've got the money. I think I'm down to like 1.2 million now, something like that. I did spend quite a bit. But obviously doing a lot better than I was. So I think we're fine. Oh, 1,000 miles. But okay, let's do it. All right, we arrived. That was actually pretty quick. Oh, the bushes. I forgot about these. I totally forgot about this being a thing. Well, don't mind if I do. Gratefully, I brought a shovel because otherwise I probably would have forgot. I don't know what bushes these are, actually. I don't recognize them. I actually didn't read that. Camellia? Camellia, maybe? Interesting. We can just hop across here. That's great. Now, I don't know if Brewster's instantly at the first one you go to, or if you have to, like, go between a couple, but I guess we're going to find out. And there we go. We have the gyroids, which maybe I needed those first. Maybe he needed, like, to hear about that first. I also can't remember exactly how it works. Ooh. I didn't remember there being money ones on here, but here we go. This is good for me. It's like I'm not in as much need to have them, but I want them desperately. I want all the money. Oh wait, there we go. Right. Yeah. Cool. You be out here looking for gyroids too? You know a Brewster? Do I know a who? Cool, you're looking at him. Mind if I ask what you're after? Blather sent me to. Blah 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 blah. I see, I hear you. Tell them that for me. And also, what is this? This is yours if you want it. It's a gyroid fragment. I plant it in the ground, give it some water, and some time it will grow up strong the next day. Gyroids take root fast when you return them to the ground. Well, then I'll be seeing you. Okay. So I think if I remember correctly, it's like get X amount of like gyroids into the museum or just in general. And then he is like, oh, this is a good place. And then he moves in. That's how I remember it at least, but I don't know. But yeah, having these little islands are actually be kind of nice because I forgot that they existed. But I'm fairly certain you can even get. Is this the ones that has the different seasons actually, like some randomly, or am I thinking of something else? Not sure. Either way, I'm very happy with the situation. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I hit the wrong button and or just started sliding off to the side, but that's fine. At least it wasn't the money one. If it was the money one, I'd be much more upset, but this one, I can be okay with that. Alright, well, let's go have a chat with Blathers. We have made our way back to the island. Let's wake this little feller up, give him a little fright of his life. And then, yeah, we found him. Yeah, Brewster, you know, found him, no problem. Allow me to add hoot. Well, that's simply wonderful news. Do tell, what did you have to say? He said, I hear you. I assume, okay, so yeah, he's just going to make us here. Wait here. Okay, cool. Close the museum till, okay, so it's going to be closed tomorrow. And then we'll have cafe service the next day. That is really not bad. That is so quick. Honestly, all this stuff is unlocked so much faster than I thought it was going to, just because it kind of felt like it was going to be a bit of a slog. Like I thought it was going to, you know, take a while, but once it kind of like started, it was just so fast, which is great. So, because yeah, I guess I don't know, I always had it in my head that it took forever to get like this stuff done, but it's really not been bad at all. I need to water those later, but that's fine for now. But yeah, it's been so much quicker than I ever remembered it being, but it's been, I mean, I love it. It's really pleasant to get it done so quickly. Alright, let's get this flimsy watering can. Do I not have a better one? I guess not, but that's fine. Alright, let's get these watered. That one done. And that one done. And tomorrow we should have some fresh gyroids, which is great. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go... Oh, what do you have to say for yourself? No, it wasn't. But I guess I'll take it anyways. Okay, cool. I don't really know if I need a jockey's helmet, but at the same time, who knows? Maybe. Oh, well, hello there, Jordan. Just like that, your home has another proper room that's even upgrade to a cushier lifestyle, which brings us to the cost of your remodel. Yep, $500,000. Oof. Now that you made some big improvements, I can now start offering customization services. Oh, okay, so I can actually change the look at the outside. Okay, that's cool. Change things freely. Okay, cool. Change the location of the mailbox. Alright, cool. So that's pretty chill. Now, did I unlock anything new here, I wonder? Just because I know there was some, like, stuff that you could get a little bit later on, but I'm going to Nook shopping first, of course. Just because I wasn't thinking. But, I did want to actually order... some stuff for that room that I have. The new one. I'm debating if I want to go like with the little Zelda theme, which I think is what I want to do. So I'm gonna just go ahead and order what I can here. I do want this desperately to wear. So that's probably cutting into it a little bit. I can go get some of the stuff that I have around the place as well. So I can go back and get those to put in the room. So it's not that big of a deal. I think that might be literally as much as I can order right now. Yeah, that's the only problem. Five a day. It takes a while. You can have all the money in the world, but it's still limited by that, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm just seeing if there's anything new here. I mean, I know there's stuff that's new, but it's more, I don't think that there's anything that I currently like desire, like I need right now. Like I'm gonna do this to, you know, decorate the island and everything, but I'm just not buying them just yet because I feel like I kind of need the points more than I need the stuff. The pro camera app probably wouldn't be the worst idea in the world and some of this other stuff, but yeah, so it wasn't wasn't what I was thinking. I was wondering if there was the ability to have the storage on the outside yet, but I don't think I have that just yet. But let me go ahead and do this. We're going to go ahead and do a loan repayment. We will pay from... Yeah, let's go and pay from our savings. So yeah, I'm down to basically 1.1. Now I'm going to be down to 500, which is oof. My goal is to not spend too much more, because I'm going to this Sunday buy as much turnips again as I can and kind of go from there. But yeah, there we go. Payment of the loan. Yeah, we could go ahead and discuss another expansion. Wait, what was that for? I didn't actually realize what that was for. Maybe for the ceremony for the hotel. Let's see. Let's talk about my home. I want to... I guess, yeah, let's expand. Okay, that's definitely more. So yeah, I'm definitely going to need some more turnipness. Alright, so there we go. We got that done. You know, it's a lot easier not having to apply for loans. Like, you know, not having to have a credit score. Good, that's good, or anything. That's good. Okay, so you can't do any customization. Good to know. I guess, what's the ceremony for? Oh yeah, I unlocked a bridge. That's another thing that costs about 190, I think, something like that. So just let it be known that that's another thing that I'll show you in a moment. But there we go. We got the hotel. Yeah, it's a little cramped. We have our hotel. That's awesome. We finally did it. Oh yeah, I can see if I can turn in the stuff with this thing as well. That would be nice. I forgot about that. Yeah. I mean, I was going to say I put in the hard work for the hotel, but not really this time. Like, I guess I'm going to, is the thing. Oh, I love that Bob's here. I didn't expect that. That's actually really adorable. We're amazing. Alright. Yeah, big photo time. I'm not going to take a photo. I got video going. It's fun. I don't know how to react. I tried the button. It didn't work. Am I going to be teleported back, or will I be teleported here? I was kind of hoping I'd just be there, because I wanted to see if I could turn this thing in. But let me go try that. Try to see if we can get some of those hotel points. Yeah, I still feel like these paths look a little weird, but I'm kind of thinking once I get more stuff in, they'll feel more right. If not, I'll just double them up, because it's not going to be that difficult to do. This is so much lower, and I think every time as well. But let's see. So I do have the bed. Oh, I needed 3 of the ski slopes. Wow, okay. That makes sense, though. Okay, but it's just that easy. Yeah. All made. All... Okay. Sweet. Well, that was easier than I thought. But yeah, I'll, you know, start decorating some rooms. I'll start doing some other stuff, making some bells. All that good stuff. But I'll see you shortly for whatever our next adventures are, I guess. And yeah, maybe I'll expand this. I don't know. We'll see. It's all determined later. Of course, we got to decorating more hotel rooms, and it was really fun with all of the themes. I'm actually pretty impressed by the variety of themes in the furniture. I wish I was a little better at it sometimes, but I've had a lot of fun with it. And after that, I ordered more of the furniture that I really wanted. I made some, I think, pretty good choices, and I'm honestly, I know I say honestly a lot, but I'm very happy. Because it's true, with what I get from there. Next, we got Leaf all set up at Harvey's Island, and I'm happy to have him because we could really use a little bit of zhuzhing up around the village for sure. And also, just a little bit later, I was able to go ahead and pay off the Gyroid to be able to unlock Red to get his totally legit art. Then we were in for doing some daily relaxing tasks. It's really nice just to, again, sit on the chair, not really think about anything, listen to some, you know, TV or whatever in the background while chatting with my wife. And I've enjoyed it because, you know, usually I'm sitting at my desk, I'm playing on a controller. This, I'm actually playing handheld, which I've played the Switch 2 handheld more than I've ever played either of my Switches. And it's been fantastic. I've been loving that so much. And of course, Leaf came to my island right after I unlocked him. You know, why would he not? But on the plus side, he actually came with roses and hydrangea bushes because, sure, I guess it was something different, and he wasn't offering that at Harv's Island, so it's kind of fantastic. and I managed to plant them around. I think it looks really nice. I'm very curious to see the bushes once they're grown. And of course we had to start the Zelda themed room. I think it's going to look really nice when it comes together, but it's going to take some time. I'm going to have to get some extra things, and only being able to order a select bit at a time, and not wanting to waste too much money going up to the turnips. I was sort of behaving for the time being. And next we have one of my favorite things. We have the Roost Cafe open, and we were able to sit down, enjoy a popping hot cup of coffee with Brewster, and I don't know, there's something about this, just the little cozy, fun effort that was added into this, and just the aesthetics of how the cafe looks. I'm so happy that I unlocked this as quickly as I did. And I'm excited to have my little, cups of coffee for some bursts of energy, much like in real life, honestly. And of course, we bought the turnips next, and we'll hope that maybe we make a profit. I decided to do a little bit of traveling, and I found a really, really cool island where it had tons of vegetables that, of course, I plucked and took back home to replant. And it even had a bell tree, which I don't remember coming across an island that actually had one of these, so I was pretty chuffed to see that as well. So I decided to sell the turnips instead of working at trying to get online. I was offered $144, I believe, so I sold it, and I got 454,400 bells, if I'm not mistaken. And I think that was a profit from my 332,000 bells, something around 121,000. That's still a really, really healthy profit, and I'm happy with that. I just didn't want to wait for 3 hours to try to sell my turnips, because the online ones can kind of take a good bit of time. There, a lot of people in queue wanting to get in, so I decided that was probably just for the best. This puzzle was really the only IRL footage I got this week, and that was just because it was my goal. I was like, you know what, I'm going to finish this. I started this 2 weeks ago. It has been on our dining room table. I think I maybe got like 15 pieces done in this entire session of recording for like 2 hours. I do not know why this one is so difficult for me, but I have struggled with this like no other when it's come to a puzzle. Like, I did another one recently. I was having a great time. I did this whole method. You can see I've got my deli containers that I usually use for food preparation, and I had them I started sectioning it by like color. Then I section it, I narrow it down as time goes on, so I end up getting certain elements like the bars you see at the bottom or whatever else. And I start piecing it together little by little, trying to make life more easy on myself. And for some reason with this one, there's so many elements during the 4 seasons that I just cannot figure it out. And it's been such a pain. I'll try to find it if I can to tell you, or maybe I'll film like a little b-roll to let you know as well. But oh my god, it has been such a pain. I'm clapping behind the mic that you cannot hear right now with emphatic words. It's fun enough. Well, I feel like it's time to chime in because I have some goodies in the mail. We got some stuff for Jolly Old Red, of course, which is very important, which should be a legitimate one of what I could tell last night. And I got a bunch of these plushies because, of course, I did. It was very important. I got one for my wife, one for me. And then obviously more of the other stuff, which of course I don't have room for. So I guess I'll go make room for that. Oh my god, it's so cute. I'm gonna why is this on here? I'll put this on the table if I can. Oh yeah, that's where that stays. Alright, we have room now, so we'll go ahead and go back out and get what we need. So yeah, I got a couple more of the Mario stuff because I really wanted to be able to decorate an area with that. I got this KK break thing, and then a Tori, I believe it's like the gates to the temples typically in Japan. Maybe not just to temples, but I know about Tori gates ever so slightly, but not really enough to be educated enough to tell you what they are, other than what I know. But let's go ahead and open this. We have the curved street light, which I was happy to get. We got the Tori gate. We have KK break, and then the floating stuff, which I will probably place a little bit later and see if I can make a Mario area look nice, because I think that'd be fun. And the reason I was like, okay, I gotta actually sit down and record now is because we're going to go to the hotel, and we are going to go the correct way. Oh, I've made this too wide, by the way. The one didn't look right. And I did this, which I think looks quite nice. I really like this like breeze block. I think I actually have it. Yeah, block fencing. I currently have it. I think it looks nice, and I think the 2 just looks better. I still have a few places to come in and fix certain bits, but I don't know. I'm happy with how it is for now. But yeah, just thought it looked a little nicer, so went with that. I need to do it through here, obviously, still. But yeah, so that'll be probably done the next little bit. This is my gyroids I have just sort of cooking. But we have the last, what I think is the last hotel room. I'm not really sure how it works, but we're going to, I guess, see that together as a big family. I'm not really certain how they do it, but I've done all of the other ones, which I've been showing and has been fun. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. So room number 8. What theme are we getting this time? Luxurious or antique? I wanted to do the antique room. I love the antique furniture. And I think this could look really nice, like having just a full antique room, because I really love the antique furniture anyways. If they have 2 single beds, I would like to do that, but we'll see. The antique flooring is amazing. I don't think I've seen that one before. But let's go ahead and... Okay, so it's just a big bed, but that's okay. I'm gonna just... I sort of do this where I just dump everything out and then, you know, figure it out from there, but... Let's put that over there. We'll put this... could sort of sort this out so we have room. This is sort of how I determine where everything goes, is just about how lenient it wants to be to begin with. So that can go there. We'll put the table kind of in the middle, I think. I'm thinking about doing this, actually. Although I wouldn't mind to have that there. Maybe have this up over here. Maybe like that. And then maybe instead I could actually do this. Like this. Have this maybe one more down. Or pop it over here instead. Might make a bit more sense. And then let's see about getting all of these. Let's get the mini tables. Because I think they will look better around here. Which, not quite enough room actually, so let me do this. I'll bring it out into the middle. And then we'll do this. Maybe I don't need the dining table. Maybe that's just not needed in a hotel room. Not that big of one, at least. And I think, yeah, that can even fit there, which is nice. And then what do we have? I like to see how the rugs like anchor a room as well. Yeah, we have the yellow Persian rug, which I think is great. That's actually just perfect as is. I could do that, but I think I'll just center in the entire room and that'll be fine. But yeah, I always like seeing how these like anchor everything. It's always nice to kind of get a feel for how it's looking. And then let's go ahead. I like having all these like the basic paintings and stuff. Definitely got to have the milk glass lamps. Definitely got to have this on the table. That's a certain. I think having a grand piano would be quite nice in here if I can get it to fit nicely enough. Then we're going to need at least one chair. Let's get a cello and a coffee plant. So this will go back here. We'll get this. Let me change the color. Can I not? I was hoping to change the color of the base to not be that, but that's fine. We'll make it work. And I might end up changing this little vanity because I can't put the light on it. So we'll change it for the console table instead and treat it as a desk, essentially. Because then I can put that on there, which I think looks really nice. Then we'll put the... can I put it over here? It looks a little weird. I feel like it works better over here. Maybe if I put this here, put this back here, that might work a little bit better, I think. It's not perfect, but it's not the worst, you know? I just realized this is one. There we go. It was like one too far back. So that should with here work. It's not a perfect layout with how I'd like it to be, but I think it's as good as it can get. Although I could maybe do this now. Maybe I'll just like do something like this. Just have that offset. Oops, didn't want to do that. Put that there. Put the cello like there. And maybe I'll see if I can get like a lamp in the back corner there. That might work pretty well. Do I have like a... I don't think I have just like a lamp. Maybe that's where the coffee plant will go. Kind of fill in that corner. I feel like that works pretty well. How's this look? Ooh, I kind of like how that looks. The chocolate hallway wall. I think that would be the way to go for it for now. Yeah, I think keeping that black is going to look the most normal. And then let's get a top rider. I feel like that's only going to be right for this. If it'll fit, it will indeed. There we go. And then do we have anything we can put on here? We can... That seems safe. Just put that up there. I'm sure that wouldn't be a problem at all. Maybe I will go ahead and change this to this just because it bugs me. We can put that in there, which I think looks better. We can put you on the wall because I feel like that's pretty nice. And maybe we can even change the color of this one. Let's change it to the black just because I think it'll contrast better. This on the wall instead, just because it would fit a little more than probably being on the ground. I think that's everything that at least can go on there. I only really do the back wall because I feel like you just can't see the other stuff that much, so I don't really bother. But I feel like that would be fine. And honestly, I think that's how I would go about the antique room, which I think looks pretty good. It really doesn't take much. They've not taken me long at all to do. For better or for worse, I'm sure I could do a lot more work to make them look better, but I don't know. I've enjoyed making them like this, making them simple and just kind of fun. But this looks like something like a dad 20 years ago would have been like, yes, this is what I want my den to look like. And me now kind of wants for some weird reason, because I prefer real wood, I guess. I'm like, if I find solid wood, I'm like, yes, yeah, this is what I need. I've really been looking at, like I go to malls or antique malls and stuff. I'm like, yes, I'm buying this. And it's always just like full wood stuff. But another room done, 200 tickets, okay. And this is my second one of today. I did another one earlier as well. All the guest rooms be complete, thanks a ton. But there's one thing is I'm getting a new kind of guest room ready, aside from the ones we already worked on. It should be ready to launch tomorrow, drop by if you can. Okay, and I believe that's the VIP rooms. I saw something about my friend's X got games playing it, and I was very curious. So I'm curious to see how that goes, but there we go, we got the last one of that, which is cool. So yeah, there should be a little bit more to do. I've already gotten one thing today from her, but I could get something else. I unlocked this kitty stuff that started popping up, so I got the kitty car coming. So I don't know what else I would get right now. I kind of wanted to save up that for the house, but I ended up ordering most of the other things for now, just because, you know, they're cool. But I think for now we're good, but nice. I'd show you the rooms, but they take a little bit. And I guess I kind of showed you already in reality. I'm still getting used to how this is done. I know this is a very different video style, and I hope you've been enjoying it. It's been so much fun to give it a whirl at recording, and I feel like I've gotten so much more progress than I traditionally would. But it's weird. It's weird for me to get used to doing, and I'm trying my best. It's a little sloppy at times, but hopefully you just keep learning more and more, and I hope that you enjoy it. But yeah, I think that will be that for now, and maybe I'll start looking at some turnip options or something else. We'll see, but I think that's it for my today, at least. Still got a few more days of recording to do, I think, before I'm feeling like I'm wrapped up here. We'll go sell this stuff though, which seems like a smart idea. Oh, Leaf sent me a veggie basket. That's oddly cute. Didn't expect that. Cool. Hello, this is one of those travel encounters. So who are you? Octavian. Yeah, did you just call me a sucker? Okay, fine. You know what, that's fair. But you know, on the startup screen, I was really noticing today, like with this new version 3.0 of the update, like there's so many villagers around. I know that, you know, 8 of them or whatever are just here for the hotel, but it's just so nice to see them like kind of roaming around. I've also realized they're wearing the little outfit that I made, which is also so adorable. Which is nice, honestly, to tell who is who. Yeah, he even has it on. Of course he does. What a sucker. But yeah, it's so neat. It actually feels so alive, kind of like New Leaf did. And I know this has been said 1,000 times, but I don't know. I guess it's fun to actually get to experience it now. But there's so many people here, and we even have someone at the campsite today. So like, it is the most full that I think it could be. But it's really neat, and that leads me to, we're actually going to be working on the VIP rooms today, if that's a thing. I don't know exactly how it works, so we're going to see what that entails and kind of, I guess, go from there and see what we get. I do want to go check this money tree down here, because that feels like a worthy endeavor. How much do I get here? 10,000? Alright. Don't mind if I do. I probably have another one somewhere else I didn't gather yesterday, perhaps. I'm not sure. I didn't play as much yesterday just because I was actually editing the footage that I already had, trying to get caught up on this video. It's been such a different endeavor, but it's been so fun. I realized that I don't really know how to make videos. It's been a while, so I'm, sort of also just relearning in my own rights, but it's been a joy. So do we have a full map now, actually? I can't remember. So I'm actually missing, I guess there could be one more house, right? Or no, I guess this would be everyone because of me. Okay, yeah. But yeah, so we have the VIP room, so I can decorate even more freely, invite folks to stay in that room, be getting a fair deal. Okay. Very special guest room. Okay. You can invite, they can stay there, and it's just theirs for one day. Once the guests check out, clear everything out of the room. That's the gist of it. What do you say, VIP room? Okay, that's interesting. It's just, yeah, I'm not sure. Is this just so you can like do stuff every day? I'm not entirely certain. Oh, Prince. He's a little froggy. That's so cute. I know everyone loves Raymond as well, but I kind of want to do Prince because he's a little frog. Yeah, it'd be Prince. Hell yeah. Oh wow, so these are VIP like decorations as well. Oh, there's a lot of options. This is cool. Oh, Halloween room. Toy day room. Okay, yeah, this is cool. This speaks to me. Well, we'll definitely do a VIP one. And I'm thinking, let's see, he's a frog. So, I mean, I feel like the jungle room would make the most sense, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do something that's more fun. We could do maybe let's do the fruit room. I like the idea of trying the fruit room. Okay. Oh, he's so cute. Alright, let's see. So you get a VIP room. So yeah, I wonder what this does. I wonder if I get more Nook Miles, or not Nook Miles, or hotel points, or whatever they are. Because that would be nice. But I guess, yeah, let's get to decorating and see how this goes. I've not done... Okay. Press L to imagine that. Okay. Wow, I love all the different fruits, actually. This is great. Oh yeah, I'm not in the right menu. That would help. So, of course, we're going to have a pair bed. That only makes sense. Pair wardrobe. Orange end table. Don't mind if I do. We'll actually do another orange end table and 2 apple chairs. Just to make a little seating area of sorts. Then we have the Apple TV. We have the mirror that I won't worry about just yet. Yeah, the patchwork sofa does feel like probably the most like fruity looking one, doesn't it? What are the other options on this? Ooh, vivid kind of gives more of a vibe, but I might just go with colorful just for the sake of it. And we can change the color of this to like a blood orange. It is a blood orange. And we can use it as a side table here, which I think would be quite nice. Maybe I'll bring that out one this way. And then the TV can go up over here. And we'll get the fruit basket. Pop it down. Maybe it make more sense over here. Yeah, that's better. Oh, I didn't realize there was all these different kinds of walls, which are cool. I guess I'll stick to the apple one just because I've already seen that one the most. But this one might look better with the flooring. I don't know. Oh no, I kind of feel like apple will go pretty well. Let's go ahead and get some of these rugs down. So I think we'll do an orange rug, maybe for up over here. Not the best placement in the world, but I think that'd be alright. For the pear rug, I'm going to do that. And then we'll actually just bring this out onto here. I feel like that'll look a little more fun. Obviously none of these are square, so it's not the easiest thing to like lay out in the world, but it's also not the worst thing in the world either. I'm going to change these up just a little bit, just so they kind of feel like they're more on a rug. Maybe not 2 of these. Let me go with the apple instead. Yeah, that would be better. It doesn't look very good. Maybe I'm going to change to a different flooring that it doesn't have in this list. I feel like that'll look better with something else, personally. But let's see. Because, like, I get it's fruity, but I feel like it'll just look better with, like, other... I don't know, something like... Maybe not that, but, you know, something. I think I may have just determined that I don't like this. But I think it's more of a thing of... I don't know if building with the fruit stuff is my forte, but that's okay. We'll persist for now. Maybe if we get a few things on the wall, we'll, you know, start to feel better. Who knows? We can believe. I feel like everything's just like maybe a touch too like orangey, but at the same time I've already got it all in here, so I'm just going to keep it. But I feel like that's okay as well. That's a mirror. Okay, we can put the mirror there. Why not? I feel like I want like a little pear jelly thing just here, just because it's funny. Almost more so than anything. Oh, that's not. So you can actually choose to have green apples instead. Can I do that with this? I can. Okay. Might do that just because I think it'll contrast the red that's around a little better. I mean, it's not great. I'll be honest. But I think it's going to be what I get. Because I messed with it a bit. It's not working for me, you know? But that's okay. So does he disappear too? He does. Okay. Good to know. But you know what? I'm pretty content with how this went. Considering I thought it would be a little bit more flexible, and granted, I think it is. I think I'm just lazy, but we did it nonetheless. And I'm curious to see what we get for it. Well, he should love it, supposedly. I mean, he's literally right there. You don't even have to say show him to his room. Oh, you actually see him in here. Oh, that's funny. So it is a little bit more like the hotel, or not the hotel, but the resort in a way. Okay. So do I get anything special, or just... Is it just that? Is it just like an extra thing to do per day? Looks like Prince be locked in the room. That makes me so happy. 200 tickets. Okay, so it's still the same. I was hoping there'd be a little bit more, but maybe this is just like so you have something to keep doing on top of, you know, where you've already done the 8 of them. Amiibo scanner. Oh, so you could do the amiibo scanner. Okay. I let folks redecorate rooms 1 to 8. Okay, so we can do that now. So if I feel like redoing a room, I can do that. Keep giving you tickets once a day when you help out with room decor. Whether it's a VIP or a regular one, if we start from scratch, that'll be a reward in for you. Alright, awesome. Help whenever you want, okay? Be counting on me. Alright, awesome. So yeah, I can redo some of the stuff that I've got before, which was nice because obviously I wasn't fully content with some of them, so that's good to know. And you can do up to 20, oh my god. Or well, you can get, I guess, 20 score points, miles. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Do you have anything new? Old Grams? Alright. Because of popularity. Oh, you expanded. Okay. Yeah, I do want to see the expanded log. Thank you. Catalog. So we have Ospel, glass pitcher. We have pampas grass. This grows insanely around me, by the way. It's everywhere like a weed. Wall-mounted bookshelf. I actually really love that and want that. So I'm going to get that now. We have colorful lantern arc. That is actually really cool. Or arch. We have anything else new down here, perhaps? Marble wall clock, marble table, marble vanity. Wow, that is intense. Marble fireplace and marble kitchen on. That is also very intense, and I love it. Wow. I mean, I would hate to have it IRL, but I love it in this. Well, that's pretty cool. I don't have enough to get that, unfortunately. I think I could get... I mean, I could get something else if I wanted to, but I think I'm going to save them for now just so I can get some of the other stuff in the future. But that's cool. I'm happy to see that we actually get some little goodies. Nice. I'll go see what's in Nooks because I've not looked today as well, and that's probably, you know, relatively important. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I gotta say, it's such a cool or neat little add-on. I'll also see who's at the campsite because it feels wrong otherwise. It's really neat. Like there's been a lot. Okay, that was fun. I'll just leave. But it's been really neat to you know, actually see what it's had to offer, and just like the amount of folks on the island now. It's just kind of, I don't know. It's made it feel a little more alive. Like it's not perfect, obviously. There's still some stuff that I wish it had, but I mean, given where it's been coming from, I'm extra content with it right now. I mean, it's given me a whole repurposing to play this again, and that's all I could really ask for. So that has been very nice. Also, I don't know if I recorded it or not, but I did get some roses yesterday. Leaf was actually in the town So I was able to get, he had some roses on offer. He had, wow, this is so busy. I love that. But he had some roses on offer. He had some, I believe that's what these are. He had some hydrangea bushes, maybe, I think. I can't quite remember. But I've started planting them. That's what these are. So I guess we'll see in a few days if that's actually what they are, because I can't remember now. But yeah, I was happy to get that. So yeah, neat little things all coming up. Yeah, let's check out Nook's Cranny. See if we got anything. Oops, I need to click on the door. That would be smart. Oh, there's a fruit spinner. That's interesting. Or like a, yeah, some sort of a thing. Do I have anything to sell to you actually before I get started here? I have these two guys, but I've kind of been keeping them for now just in case I need them. But I'll hold on to them just a little bit longer just to make sure. This thing looks wild. I love how this looks. Covered counter, 17,000. Yeah, sure, I'll buy that. I feel like that'll be something I can put outside maybe and make it look nice, but we'll see. Yeah, the colorful wheel I will take. Quite like the look of that. And this looks like a game, so like Go board. I'm not familiar with that, but I'll buy it just to have it. I'm not familiar with that one. Ooh, look at this, like bowl of udon or miso ramen. Yeah, I'll buy that for sure. And I'll definitely buy this little spice rack. Yes, please. There we go. I think I literally bought one of everything except the heater, which I already had. So there we go. 30 or 25 or 24,000 bells gone, I think is what it was. Oh boy. We'll go see what Kix has as well. Is that his name? I want to say, maybe? Yes. Just want to see if we get something new in the way of shoes, because I don't think I've actually gotten anything yet. Kind of love those. Very 90s feeling. Kind of into them, or maybe like 2000s. Kitty sneakers, yep, of course. I'm also going to buy the slippers. May already have them, but I'll take them. I think that's everything that I want for now. I might get the wave print socks just because they kind of look cool. Alright, neat. I think that's everything for now. I'm going to head inside just to go ahead and make sure that check the ABD thing, this thing. Nook Stop, that's what it's called. Yeah, I've only been 2 days in a row because I didn't look at it one day. I was playing the full day, just didn't need to go in here. Forgot about it. But that's okay. Not really that fussed to get every single little thing. Ooh, I do want this vertical board fence. Yes, please. Ooh, that was almost an annoying time, but there we go. I have enough to get this pergola, and I think it could look quite nice on like a little intersection-y bit, so I'm gonna go with that, which is a lot of my a lot of my points, but I feel like it's gonna be worth it. And we'll go ahead and check out in here. Oops, we'll go ahead and hit the right button this time. Dirty tank top, simple kettle, and a yellow pansy. Perfect. And then yeah, we'll see what else we get up to. But it's nice to see what the VIP rooms were all about. And yeah, what is today anyways? I don't actually know. So it's Wednesday. So yeah, I may end up wrapping up soon, because I feel like we actually did quite a lot with Brewster and just like everything this week. So I may wrap up semi-shortly, but we shall see, because I can always start prepping for the next one. But I might have to do I got a lot of little farm stuff to take care of that I've kind of dotted around. I decided to put them in different places just so it all didn't feel like it was, you know, just one big gross farm. I've been happy with that. I think it looks a little bit better, a little more like organic, although I may end up doing a section up top that has them more like laid out, like in some of the regions that I've not built in. Kind of like, it's hard to show because there's no thing, but above the shop, above my house, in the upper left area there, which I guess would be B3 if reading the coordinates there. So I think that's kind of what I would do, maybe like through that area, but I'm not so certain yet, so we'll see. But yeah, I want to thank you all so much, just in case this is the end, even though I'll probably have a proper outro, but we shall see. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and if you please could leave a comment, I would actually really appreciate that. It really helps in this algorithmic driven world, but it also lets me know that I'm doing the right thing, because this is still so new to me. I'm still, you know, learning. figuring out my way and all that good stuff. But I'm having such a joyous time with all of this, and it's been incredibly fun. And it's so nice to do something that I'm truly enjoying, because it's been a long time, I feel like, since I've done something that I've been passionate about and enjoying, and I've been looking forward every day to recording this, and I hope it's showing. I'm trying to keep up with it the best I can. I hope it's better than just like daily running around, even though I know that's pretty relaxing as well, but I'm really enjoying actually seeing some progress put together. And everything like that. So I hope that you are as well, and I hope you continue to enjoy the process. Again, please let me know. I do appreciate it. Any information from you all will be, fed right back into the product. So, yeah, thank you all so much. Thank you for the support, and I will see you all next week.